you guys, so today we are looking at this, which is the Halloween 2 Laurie Strode and Doctor Loomis clothed, I don't know what to call them, clothed, from Neca. There's Neca on the top. Yeah. I didn't pick this up when they were first out because and then I had a look the other day. This was on special offer on AliExpress, and I thought, oh, well, I'll see how much a real one is. A real one. How much they are on Amazon or somewhere like that. And when I had a look on Amazon, I was like, wow, 90 quid on Amazon. Can you believe that? 90 quid. So I was like, forget it. Went back to AliExpress. This came in, it was on a sale, it came in for about 35 quid. So I was like, I know which one I'd rather have. Yeah, so as you can see, Halloween 2, Laurie Strode and Doctor Loomis. All the legal easy stuff on the bottom and the barcode. Anybody want to decode the barcode? There we go. We have HMH on the top. Halloween I guess that's Haddonfield Memorial Hospital. Yes, Haddonfield. Yes, Haddonfield Memorial Hospital, of course, because it says it on the side there. Haddonfield Memorial Hospital, Halloween 2. Nice picture of Dr. Loomis at the bottom there, and Laurie on this side. On the back we have. Now you see, the problem is I didn't get that Michael either, and I've got a horrible fear, we'll see later on, that there is a difference in scale between the Michaels. And I've just noticed I've been really careful when I put him down over there not to lose his scalpel, and guess what? I've lost his scalpel. Okay. Well, we'll have a hunt for that in a minute. I'm sure it's not in there. Do you know, the last time I moved him and he dropped it, and it took me like 20 minutes to find. Anyway, that's a different video. It's going to be over there somewhere. I laid him down very carefully. Right, anyway, let's find some sharp things to get these out of the box. There we go, we have some scissors. We got that. Wow, that is some severely strong sellotape up there. There we go. That's because you were stabbing it through the box. Any other end? Nope, just the one. Alright. So, we have the hospital bed from the scene at the back. Pop that down there. Right. All I'm doing now is looking for a scalpel while I'm sitting here. Because I will find it. If I have to say the universal new black hole, I'll find it. I need to kind of tidy up, because when all these little bits come out of them, they end up over there in the corner. I have a box to put them in, but do I put them in the box? No, I leave them over there. Anyway, there we go. So, Dr. Loomis, Laurie, yeah, a revolver with both of them, because they both at some time use a revolver. He's got a very clever one, because his fires 7 shots. Watch the end of Halloween 2. Sorry, start that again. Watch the beginning of Halloween 2. He fires, I fired 6 shots into him, but if you count them, there's 7. So there is the skull pumpkin thing. That is a different one than we've had previously, so that's good. And a hand with a lighter in it. Yes. So yep, they are held in with the little cable ties. There on the back is some silica gel. So let me find my handy dandy clippers and see if I can very gingerly cut through there. I don't want to cut through his coat. Just give us a second. It's a lot easier if I do it over here, because I can do it properly. And here they are out of the packaging. So we get Laurie Strode, Dr. Loomis, the pumpkin skull thing. Both come with a gun which is the same. Let's see there. Exactly the same gun. Very nicely detailed. I'm sure that'll come in handy for another character. And his, look at that, his hand with the lighter. Yes. So, let's move this aside. We shall start with Laurie. There we go. So, there is a face. I have to say, it's a very well painted face, but I don't know. It looks more like a caricature of her than the actual... In some light, they're not so bad. I'm really not sure. You know when you sort of... I keep looking at it, and you're going, yes, no, yes, no, yes, no. I don't know. It's very well painted, but I don't know if it really looks that much like her. So, there's the blood stains, there is the blood-stained hand, there is pieces of string, because it is a hospital gown that tie at the back. She has very dodgy ankles, I will say that. So, articulation-wise, we have the head does go forward a little bit, back a little bit. No, it doesn't. There's really very little manoeuvrability in there. Minimal. The strange thing is she spends most of the film laid in a hospital bed, and you couldn't actually tilt her head up to make it look like she's laid in a hospital bed. So, you know, the arms wise, arms up, do go around. I'm not going to do it all the way around because I don't want to rip it. There is a bandage under there, and it is actually a stuck-on bandage. It does move. It isn't, you can see, it is kind of like a piece of rubber around it. Her arms are very thin. I don't see how thin they are, but I am worried about the joints in the elbows and things, so I am not going to rag around on it too much. Like I say, it goes up. That is about as much as you get out of the elbows. She has the one open hand on that side. She does have her medical bracelet thing on there, which is nice. Does move up and down. Her hand has the blood stain on it, and also is a revolver hand, a pistol hand. Articulation in the middle, she does swivel up a little bit, so that's it. There you go. She does have swivel in the middle, but that is it. There's nothing else. The legs do kind of maneuver, knees. Not a lot of articulation. There really is not a lot of articulation in this figure, and those ankles are not really strong enough, to me anyway, to keep her up. She will always, you can see, she will just, her own weight will just make her fall forward. You can do it, but one strong breeze, and there's no tilt in these ankles either, so it's not like you can sort of reposition it, you know, to get her to stand up straight, which is a shame. Yeah, that I am not that impressed with. It's a shame. And I mean, yes, I suppose you could put something on there and strengthen those ankles, but you know, it is a shame. Even with a stand, I have yeah, a stand here. You put on a stand. That's not too bad actually. But yeah, it's still one slight breeze, and she'll eventually, you can tell she's just going to be those figures that is going to knock over the entire shelf all the time. I'm still looking at her face, I don't know, it just looks too long. Yeah, the face just doesn't look quite right. I don't know why. So now let's have a look at Dr. Loomis. Right, Dr. Loomis. So he does stand a lot better. He has very strong ankles. The likeness is better than, I think, than Laurie. And she's just stood over there, and I keep looking at her like this. Just, I don't know. I look at it and I do and I don't. Oh, anyway, we're doing this guy. I think that is quite a reasonable likeness. The hair is maybe a little bit too grey, a bit too dark a grey, but yes. The jacket looks okay, but looks a little bit, I don't know, like it feels like it should be more detailed. And there are no sleeves. on, and he's got quite buff arms under there as well. Yes, there are no sleeves on his suit jacket underneath, which is a shame. So you're going to have him with that coat on all the time, which is a shame. Just out of interest, there is a shirt under there which has got Velcro on it. So yeah, there's plenty of Velcro under there. Even that's got Velcro. The tie is glued down, but he's kind of held on with Velcro. Okay. You see, I am looking at this thinking if I'd have paid the 90 quid off of Amazon for this, I would have been upset. I am, to be honest, a little bit disappointed in that. Yeah, I don't know. They could have just put a sleeve on it. It's weird. Why have they not put a sleeve on it? So, articulation wise, now he has a really great amount of articulation in there. Brilliant articulation. Far more, look at that, far more than a lot of other characters. It feels like there's kind of a ball joint with a ball joint in there. Because walk like an Egyptian. Yeah. It's weird. Okay, if you watch Disney reviewers and things like that, you know, the people that go around the theme parks, paging Mr. Morrow without the glasses. Yeah? No? So yes, right, articulation wise, the rest of it, because the suit is on, the articulation is a little bit stilted. His arm will go to about there. So yeah, the jacket is stopping a lot of movement, but I don't know, it also looks like it's not sitting right. But anyway, you can get the gun up, obviously, to fire. The tie is annoying me now because it's not staying. You can just see that it's, now that I know it's velcroed on, all I can see is that it's velcroed on. Okay, so articulation, he has manoeuvrability in the middle bit there, but again the clothes is stopping it a bit. The legs, kind of nice articulation, but again clothes are stopping it. Knees, that's about it. Ankles, there are no socks. Now why they don't just make the legs on these guys like a dark colour, like just that could be black or brown or dark blue or something like that, just so that you don't get that hint of flesh. You know, I know we could sit and paint these black and yeah, great, so it looks like socks, but yeah, you can see them and it is kind of, oh, there you go, a little bit further down. It's just those little touches that maybe I'm being too picky, I don't know, but there is articulation in the ankles. They do move forward and they do have tilt either side, which is nice. It's nice, but it's maybe it's because of the price that we're having to pay for this in other countries, but it's an expensive figure nowadays and you would expect better if you're paying that much for it. Like I say, it comes with the extra hand with the lighter in it, which is a different hand. I did think at first it was the same hand, but the thumb's in a different place. The rest of the fingers are similar, but the thumb is definitely in a different place. So it is at least it's a different hand. There is the skull as well, which is kind of nice. It's different than the other one I've got over there, but I think that one came with the the animated version. You know, the yeah. So yeah, I'm kind of there is wire in the bottom of the coat, so you can kind of bend that around a little bit. He stands up quite well, like I say. She has issues. They are of a similar height. He comes in at around 20 centimeters, or just a little bit under 8 inches. Laurie is 7.5 or 19-ish centimetres. Just out of interest, and I did I did in one of the poses find his missing scalpel. That is the previous, the Michael Myers from Halloween 2, that is the regular figure. Obviously these are the material ones, so I guess to go with these I have to find the material version of him, which, yes, that's another very expensive figure that I don't know. I don't know, but I shall take that out and put that safe while I also show you that I have the original Dr. Loomis that came with the Night He Came Home figure. That has a slightly, I don't know, I always thought that this one was just that little bit too sort of chubby. The eyes weren't quite big enough. I don't know. Like I say, that is a better height with the Michael than that one, and it's a disappointment. Yeah, it means I've got to try and find the other figure to go in the set. I don't know. What's your guys' opinion? What do you guys think? I'm sitting on the fence with this. I really cannot make my mind up. I look at them and I go, yeah, and then I think no, and then I think yeah, and it's, I suppose it doesn't help that we're stood right now under some very bright lights. Nothing should ever be looked at under very bright lights, but I don't know, just to me, they deserve, the figures, the characters deserve better. I still want them to make a good one of these, Dr. Loomis. And I've always wanted more of the companions, like even if we got some from the Freddy films and the Jasons, and you know, I'd like more companion figures. This is the first sort of companion figures, victims, whatever you want to call them, that they've done in a while. So yeah, I'm sitting on the fence with that. What's your opinion, guys? What do you think? We're all allowed an opinion, aren't we? And I shall let you tell me yours. So yeah, leave that in the comments underneath. And while you're down there putting comments in the thing and stuff like that, and thank you to all of you that put comments on these reviews anyway, while you're down there, hit that subscribe button as well if you're new to the channel, because that really helps with everything. And also hit the thumbs up as well, because that is also a good, it makes the algorithm happy, and you all want to do that, don't you? You want to make me happy as well. Yeah. So that's it. Thank you for watching. I hope you all have a great day. I hope you all have a great night, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye now.